Let's play a little game of 2 truths and a lie. Except this version will be 2 lies and a truth, just to really throw you off. Alright, here we go. Football is over, Kyler Murray is headed to the NFL, and Man City's rule over the EPL has come to an end. If you guess the second one is the truth, you're right. Maybe. Confused? Perfect. Stick around for an explanation when I call the shots. Lie number 1, football is over. But weren't all the drunk people on your last 2 episodes talking about the Super Bowl? Yes, but the NFL and the NCAA aren't the only 2 football entities out there. I know what you're thinking. For all intents and purposes, anything that's not the NFL or major college football is as good as the end of football season, which is to say, not good at all.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, sir.
It was a memorable weekend for the Alliance of American Football. The AAF outperformed the NBA in TV ratings. Plus, we were graced with quarterbacks no one thought would play as well as they did, and former NFL athletes who proved that you can teach an old dog new tricks. Running back Trent Richardson was picked 3rd overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. By 2016, he was being cut by the Baltimore Ravens. Now, despite a slow start this weekend, he finished with 56 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Similarly, linebacker Terrence Garvin signed with and was released by 2 NFL teams in 2018 alone. On Saturday, Garvin had a pair of interceptions for his new AAF team, the Orlando Apollos, and returned 1 for a touchdown. Of course, not all old dogs can be trained. That's why Steve Spurrier pulled out the Philly special for his new Orlando team to win his 6th consecutive opener. Because of the intermittent rain, he did opt for a ball cap instead of his traditional visor though, so I guess that's a new trick. Lie number 2, Man City's rule over the EPL has come to an end. There were actually 5 records broken in Man City's 6-0 dismantling of Chelsea. For starters, it was Chelsea's worst loss since 1991 against Nottingham Forest when they finished 7-0 against the legendary Brian Clough. The following year, the EPL was formed, making this weekend's match the biggest defeat in the Premier League era. 2019 is just a little baby still, but it has not been kind to Chelsea. The Blues have played 3 games away from home and have already conceded 12 goals to them. As a result, they hold the record for the worst goal difference in the EPL in 2019. Since 1990, Chelsea has never allowed 4 or more goals in consecutive away games. Until now. The 6-0 loss to Man City was preceded by a 4-0 loss to Bournemouth. In the immortal words of Lin-Manuel Miranda, hit 'em quick, get out fast. Man City scored goals 1 through 4 in the first 25 minutes, which is the first time in Chelsea's history that they have ever achieved such a terrible feat. While we're all down in the dumps about Chelsea, it's time for this week's Sunday Scaries, and with it, the 1 truth in my 2 lies and a truth game. Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray just announced that he will be making a run at an NFL career. He's a football player, so that's not a surprise, right? Well, it was certainly a surprise for the Oakland A's, who signed Murray in June of 2018. Murray will return $1.29 million of the $1.5 million signing bonus the A's gave him last year, and he forfeits the remaining $3.16 million due March 1st. Murray changed his mind, I guess, and posted this on Twitter to announce it. I know all too well how fickle the heart of a 20-something male is, so I can't say I'm shocked. According to the Elias Sports Bureau, no player has ever been a first-round draft pick in both the NFL and MLB drafts. ESPN draft expert Todd McShay predicts that Murray will be the first. McShay's been bashing Tebow since the beginning, so I pretty much just ignore everything he says. That wraps it up for this week's episode of Call the Shots. I'm Olivia Jakewith, and I will see you next week.